Welcome guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is basically a reaction to Allegri's and the Ligt press conference for our Champions League game against Chelsea. As always, like the video and subscribe to the channel. So let's get into it straight away basically. So first the Ligt spoke about the game. And basically the title of the show is topping the group, because that's what both De Ligt and Allegri said, that they want to top the group. I know also you guys in the comments said that topping the group really doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things, considering we need points in the Serie A and we're already through in the Champions League, and even if you finish first you can still get PSG or City, and the last 3 seasons we got the quote-unquote easier teams and we still went out. So does it really matters? Again, I want to win the game. I think everybody wants to win the game, but I think the most important thing at the moment is recouping points in Serie A. Also because we are in the next round of the Champions League basically. So, but yeah, De Ligt, he said it's always nice to play these games. Tomorrow will be important to be very compact. Chelsea are a very strong team on the counter, and they are. When we played them at home, they were in a bit of a dip. And with a dip meaning not they were on a losing streak, but they were not playing great, a bit struggling scoring. They picked it up, they scored with great ease. I watched the game against Leicester, they cut them open. It was 3-0, it could have been 6-7-0 without pushing it. Going forward, they're that good compared to us. It's a big difference. So it's going to be a total different game, also because we're playing away from home. They will come to attack us, also because they are not through in the Champions League. It's not certain that they will go through, because I think they have sent it away after this. So yeah, they need to come at us, and we need to basically make the best of the space we will get. And I think De Ligt also spoke about that. Like he said, Champions League matches are different. You find teams that leave more space. That's what I just said. We have players like Chiesa and Morata who can run into spaces. Now Chiesa, I think we spoke about it many times. If you can give him the ball quickly, and he has some grass in front of him, open field, he can cause damage. Now the problem is, the last few games we struggled to do this with Chiesa. I think in the second half against Zenit, it was the best game for Chiesa. He got a lot of space, and he took advantage of it. Against Lazio, he created that own space. But then again, the final pass was not always on point, wasn't always great. But tomorrow, because they need to attack us, because they play at home, there will be some space. It's up to us to take advantage of that. And that's what De Ligt basically said. That's what we all said, basically on the channel. Then, he was asked, is the Champions League, winning the Champions League a dream? Yeah, of course it is. I mean, these are just generic questions, and there will be a stupid question soon. He said that's basically we're playing to top the group, which is very important to us, which is great. They want to win every game. I want to win every game, but I think the most important thing is to recoup points in Serie A. So, I mean, losing is not the end of the world, in terms of the season, basically, because we're already through in the Champions League. I know topping the group could get you an easier game, but then again, the last seasons we got the quote-unquote easier teams and we still lost. So again, it's a great mentality that they want to win, or that they want to top the group, so get a point there and finish it at home against Malmo. Great if you do that. That's a good mentality. But if they lose, I don't think they're gonna be depressed about it. Compared to losing to Sassuolo at home or name it. He said the first game was good for me and for the group. We played with maturity and passion. We did this against Lazio. I think we played a very mature game. We didn't give away anything. The only problem was with the chances we got, or the opportunities we could create, we wasted them, a lot of them. I think tomorrow he will not get as many dangerous opportunities as you got against Lazio. So that's gonna be an issue. Like, you need to take your chances. The few you're gonna get, you need to take them, like we did at home. Like, we got 2 decent chances, we took one, and Bernardeschi missed a sitter. So tomorrow, if you're gonna miss the 1-2 good chances you get, you're not gonna win that game. It's that simple. And then he was asked one of the stupidest questions you could ask a player during a Champions League press conference in November. He was asked your renewal, so a new deal, and he said, right now I'm focused solely on the games we have to play, which he should be. Like, it's no, like, I don't know why these questions are being asked in these press conference before a big Champions League game in November. It doesn't make sense. Like, there are no big rumors out there that he's gonna leave and stuff, so it's just trying to create some, how do you want to call it, some trouble where there's no trouble, because I know what the quote's gonna be from some articles, like saying the league is not sure and things like that. So yeah, I mean, if you're gonna sit there as a journalist and you ask these questions, then it's quite sad, because like, ask decent questions about the game. Like, these questions you can ask after you beat, I don't know, Salernitana at home in March. But yeah, because also it's not topical. It's not like the club is coming out and saying we're talking about a new deal like it is with Dybala and stuff. So I think it's a very weird question to ask, in my opinion. But yeah, let's move on to Allegri. So Allegri basically mimicked what De Ligt said. I think that's just a team thing. That's positive. He said, we play for the first place tomorrow with a team that is currently first in the Premier League. And then he went on to say, with Lukaku they play one way without Lukaku they play with counterattackers and with a last point of reference. So, and he also said Lukaku is a reference point. Without him, the team expresses more speed. His presence changes the way we defend, and it's true. Like, when you play against Lukaku, everything goes through Lukaku. If you man mark Lukaku, the team playing with Lukaku will struggle, and we've seen that many times when Lukaku faced Chiellini, Bonucci, or De Ligt. Like, you keep him quiet, and their team struggles, because that's the way the team is set up. Now tomorrow it's going to be completely different. I don't know how they're going to set up. Maybe I think Kai Havertz will start. It's just more movement. Like, you don't really know who you need to mark. Like, it's just, they interchange between each other a lot, and that makes it more difficult, but it also means they leave more space. Don't fool yourself. Like, it's not like they're going to be wide open, but because I think they only conceded like 4 goals this season, and Chiesa and the goal against Burnley were just open play goals. The rest were just penalties or a free kick. So at the back they're solid just as a team, but without Lukaku there is more space. There is again, it's not basically among us. It depends on us, to take advantage of the space they will leave us or they will give us. Then he talked about the players. So Kulusevski was not in training this morning. Everybody was like, nobody knew what was happening, not even journalists. He said Kulusevski was at the dentist this morning, so he's fine, which is good news, because Danilo's out for 8 weeks, Bernardeschi's out, De Sciglio's out, Chiellini is out. Like, the injuries, they just keep on going. So he also said tomorrow Alexander returns, which is expected because Pellegrini is not in the Champions League list. So I saw people going mad, but Pellegrini cannot play. Like, he's not in the list, so Alexander's gonna play. Dybala trained this morning with the team. He will be with us tomorrow. I don't think he will start, but it's good news that he's back. And then he said tomorrow either Morata plays or Keane plays. Moise came in and did very well against Lazio. I expect Keane to play tomorrow. Also because Morata's playing a lot with the national team, and I think Keane needs to get minutes. And because of the game, because we're already into the next round of the Champions League, I think Allegri will decide to play Keane instead of Morata, which is fine. Which I think should happen, in my opinion. I think he should get a chance. He needs to get minutes in his legs, basically. He didn't play for more than a month, Keane. So he needs to get match rhythm. and needs to get that soon. Morata got that. Against Atalanta next game, I think Morata will. I expect Keane to start tomorrow. But yeah, let's see. And then his final quotes, he said, "Tomorrow is a big test for us against the defending champions," which is true. Like, we did it at home, we played a good game, but playing at home and the way we set up, you're not gonna win or get points away from Chelsea if you set up like that. Also because it's away from home, it's a different game. They play different without Lukaku, like Allegri said, so it's very different. So you need to have a different game plan tomorrow. We also said we need to improve in front of goal. We create important situations, but we still make a little too many mistakes in the final phase. I mean, everybody knows that. Like, that's a big problem we need to resolve, because like prior to the Lazio game, we went 6 straight Serie A games, scoring only 1 goal. And the game we scored 2 goals were 2 penalties. So it's not that easy. We need to improve that. Otherwise, we're gonna be in trouble. It is what it is. Let me see. Then he also said more mentality. Excuse me. Let me check this. Yeah. So yeah, then he went on to say, because he was asked about McKennie, who's gonna play, he said more mentality or tactics in McKennie's evolution in the last month basically. And he said both count in football, but the mentality is determined. He has grown athletically as well. I expect McKennie to start. I don't think he had a good game against Lazio. I mean, he didn't have an awful game, but he was very quiet. Like, he didn't make his runs that much. He had a few weird situations where he misplaced some easy passes, causing some dangerous situations. But I expect him to start tomorrow. But then again, if you just sit back and look at it, Betancourt didn't play it against Lazio, and we have a game against Atalanta in a few days, so maybe Betancourt will start tomorrow. But now, at the moment I'm recording the video, the predicted lineups, it's McKennie once again, which is fine. So yeah, that's basically today's daily video reaction to the press conference. We will be live at the usual hour to preview the game, and then tomorrow, as usual, the post-match game things, as we always do. So yeah, thanks everybody for watching. As always, like the video, subscribe to the channel, join the members club if you want, and we will see you in the next one.